Well, the initial ones are going to be just pilots doing what general aviation pilots always have done
Yes.
under Part
Yes.
135. Nothing crazy and spectacular with that. I think the interesting part will be coming when the pilots get removed out of the equation. That's the real
Yes.
how things in ATM are going to change. But
Yes.
yeah,
And you're right. I think and it's going to be incremental. Obviously, you're right. You said something in the very beginning that was interesting is unlike, working for United Delta American, where you fly for 4 hours across the country, then you have to sleep over if it's a late flight or something like that. These flights are going to be local. You'll be driving back home. You'll be sleeping in your own bed, and that's something that must be very exciting for I would assume a lot of pilots because it gets lonely being in these hotels far away from from your family and from your friends and all that good stuff. So I'm excited about that too. That's going to breed a new generation of pilots. But
that
yeah, the
too.
the
But
the
I'm
de-
also sorry, that too. But I'm also envisioning the time building pilots like to do before they get that lovely Part 121 job. That time building normally
yes.
exists around CFIing here, and you're home every night. But there's another way now that you can get that type of time and still be home every night. And so I'm not sure if that's going to hurt our shortage of flight instructors or maybe just increase the number of students we put out because according to Part 135, you just need 500 hours and a type rating in one of the eVTOLs and you're
Yeah.
good to go. So that
Yep.
opens up a whole nother thing that pilots usually were CFIs for the first 1,000 hours or so.
Yeah,
Exciting, very interesting.
you're right. That's it. That's an interesting point because I'm always thinking of those pilots who now have to retire or want to retire. Well, hey, now you can actually go fly an eVTOL or an eSTOL or an eCTOL right around your neighborhood. You don't have to go that far. Sure, the pay is not going to be the same, but hey, you're home every evening. There's a lot of convenience around that. But you're also right. I think the moving into full autonomy is not going to happen just like that. A lot of these pilots will be asked to come to a centralized location where they can monitor the flights, where they can actually work on remote flying at first, or not autonomous, but automated, and so on and so forth, until we do become eventually all Star Trek like automated. But that's going to be a long time. Not automated, but autonomous. That's going to take a while. Hopefully within our lifetime.
I don't know. I'm getting on in years.
Yeah, I think too. I always joke I used to have hair when I started all of this. Now it's thinning out pretty quickly.